All right, so that is the market. Let's go on to bonds. All right, so let's look at bonds on the 1-day chart. We can see that I drew this channel. This is actually a buy channel for me. It's low enough, and we have previous consolidation in this channel range. And so what I did is I bought, I've been accumulating some TMF, which is the 3 times leveraged ETF for bonds in this price channel, and I finally think that we are breaking out of it. However, I zoomed out to the daily chart originally is just to identify this long-term overhead resistance level that we are starting to approach and how it affects my chart. So we're on the 1 hour right now. You see that we came all the way down from $30 to $16, and we set in an A, B, C, and then we started to move out higher. We see here, and I'm getting more and more into harmonics, but this was a pretty nice harmonic we have set up. So in theory, this bottom line should be 0.618. And I have 0.62 right here, so that's pretty solid, and this is supposed to be 1.618. I guess I was just too lazy to, there we go, perfect. So 0.618, so this is the ultimate destination. Another destination is a 1.27, but I didn't draw that because I thought it clogged up the chart a little bit. However, it was pretty interesting the last couple days because we actually broke out, and we have a nice cup and handle going on here. A longer term cup and handle than what I have drawn on the chart, so let's go ahead and do that. I just saw this right now. Let's go back to the pointer tool, move down here, we have this rounded bottom, we come all the way back up, and then we consolidate, and then we break out. And let's go into the 15-minute to show what I'm talking about. Let's go into the 5-minute. This was the cup and handle that I had identified. While we were in our flag mode, I saw an A, B, C, and then I saw this rounded bottom again, and we actually spent some time. We came back and consolidated here, and then we moved up higher. And right now I think that TMF is in full-fledged breakout zone. This was my buy point I put here over the weekend. Unfortunately, it didn't get filled, but I'm okay with that because I've been holding shares for about 2 or 3 months now. And I think that this ultimate, let's go to the 1 hour. I have an exit point of this ultimate, D here, and also at this resistance line. I'm going to sell half at this resistance line, this overhead long-term downtrend resistance line, and then if breaks below this lower line, I'm going to sell the other half. Otherwise, I'm just going to play with the house money and let it run and go up to its ultimate destination. But I set this line right here as a major resistance point to prove that this cup and handle was a true cup and handle, because we see that we have several resistance zones here. We've got 1 resistance zone, 2, 3, and then we see that we came up to this level and we stopped and we flagged out for probably about an hour, and then we shot up today. We're up 1.39% today. This is a good sign. Something to be wary of, though, is this ascending wedge that we've got going on. This is typically a bearish signal. What I expect for the short term, when I say short term, I mean tomorrow to the end of this week maybe, is that with this ascending wedge, I think that we also might see a pullback, and then we're either going to pull all the way back down to here, which is kind of a bearish signal, or we're going to pull back down to here. This previous resistance becomes support. We're going to pull back down to this line and move up higher, like I had shown previously. I did mark a divergence that I saw with this blue line right here, corresponding to the money flow, which means that people are taking profits or shorting it. We see our money flow moving down, and we see this moving upwards. And that is my analysis for TMF, 3 times leveraged bonds. Let's move on to Russia and see what